game, obviously there was disappointment. Frank mentioned that he felt like you guys had a film session that were you really able to take lessons learned there, put them into practice in tonight's game. What did you see that worked well tonight?
Well, we kept our turnovers down for the majority of the game. Still had 16, but we had better ball security and didn't allow for a lot of pick sixes. I thought we did a better job on the defensive end of rebounding as well. Even though they got some long, they shot so many threes, there was a lot of long rebounds, but for the majority of the part, we did a good job of rebounding the ball. So, and then offensively, I think everybody just felt in a good rhythm because we had the ball popping tonight and it was moving from side to side. And even with a lot of the looks that we missed, we had some really good opportunities. But I just thought we just played a better game and followed the game plan.
Dan?
LeBron, between yourself, AD, Carmelo, Russ, like these are some of the best offensive players of the last couple decades in the NBA. And individually, like that's always a good option. But how important is it for you guys to play with a pace where the ball is gonna zip like it did tonight and kind of
have the luxury of guys like myself, AD, and Russ and Melo to, if we have emergency usage or bailout moments, then so be it. But as a team, it's more important to our role players that we always, attract, 2, 3, 4 guys, attention, and able to find our guys and have that ball moving from one side to another. It just keeps the defense at bay. It's much easier to guard one of us than to guard all 5 of us. So, that's very important to our success.
LeBron, just another kind of milestone thing, or you passed Malone on the steals list, and Allen Robertson's coming up in 20 more steals to be number 10. I just wondered, is there for you like an art to the steal, while still playing good defense on the ball, and how have you approached that throughout your career?
A lot of it has to do with anticipation, obviously, being in the right place at the right time, but also just knowing a lot of the things that's coming before they actually happen. Tonight was an opportunity, or Angelo was able just to, shoot the gap, but it's always been a momentum play, to be able to, get steals and get runouts, and tonight I was able to be a part of a couple.
LeBron, you didn't play in the last 2 games against the Thunder when they had the 2 big comebacks, and it felt like tonight, they made a couple of smaller runs, and you really imposed your will, be it defensively or offensively, making some key plays. How much of a point of emphasis was that for you personally, kind of entering tonight after watching what had happened in the 2 previous games?
Well, I was excited to play in this game just because of that reason. I understood, the leads that we built, and me watching from the sideline and seeing those leads evaporate, and them celebrating on our floor last time they played us. And I couldn't do nothing but sit there and watch. And but they earned those wins. But I was looking forward to making an impact in this game, and just trying to control the game how I know I can control the game on both sides of the floor. And I was lucky enough, and then my teammates put some work in tonight, and I just tried to lead them in the right direction. Like you said, they made a couple runs, but every team makes a run. It's just how you handle that adversity, and we handled it extremely well tonight.
LeBron, off-court question for you. You and Russ have produced documentaries about Black Wall Street and the Tulsa Race Massacre. I wasn't sure if you're able to see, because obviously during the game there were 2 survivors of that event at this game being honored during first quarter timeout. What do you think it means to have those folks here and visible in Oklahoma in a forum like this and give light to that event?
Well, I did not get an opportunity to see it here live, but I think that's an unbelievable moment for not only the 2 survivors, but just continue to highlight, that moment of time. And for the city here to continue to recognize that, I think it's an unbelievable thing. And they do well by their people here, and they highlight things that's either unjust or things that are great. And ever since they've brought an NBA team here, when Seattle folded, these fans and the people here have always been amazing. So, like you said, Russ has done his part. I think he spent 9 years here, maybe 10. I'm not quite sure the years, but he did so many great things here, and me being a historian and things, just trying to figure out ways to continue to make great things for people to watch and people to be knowledgeable about. And with my company, it was a treat to be able to kind of make that documentary.
The last two, we'll take Jordan on Zoom and then Dave with a follow-up.
First, congrats on the milestone, triple-double milestone. Just wanted to talk to you defensively. You had 4 steals yesterday. You had 3 steals today. Really like how you've been as the low man. Also pushing the tempo. You got Avery with those 2 early threes after the timeout. Just wanted to talk to you a little bit about that and your guys' rotations. It seems like that's been one of the biggest focuses, and I can tell you've been really harping on that.
Well, for me personally, I'm just getting healthier and healthier every day. Obviously, my injury, played a big part of, me getting, out of game shape, but also, the dynamics of how I move, how I play, left me, just kind of hampered at times, being not to be like full stride and things of that nature, and see, make plays. I'm able to see plays before they happen, but not actually be able to make them. But as I continue to get stronger and stronger, and my injury continues to get closer and closer to 100%, I'm able to go out there and then do a lot of things that I've been doing over my career that benefits our team, and happy the way I'm feeling as of late.
And Dave with follow-up.
But I got another one, non-game related to tonight. Tomorrow night, Steph Curry could very well pass Ray Allen for the all-time lead in three-pointers. He needs 10. He's done it 22 times in his career. Who knows? But I wanted to know, him being someone that, he has all those battles in the finals, but not even necessarily from one of those moments, but is there a shot that he made, or is there a moment of his career, as you guys have had parallel careers, that stands out to you?
I mean, first of all, the fact that the other night when they played that, we were really tracking him to see if he'd make 16 threes in the game, it just lets you know how freaking amazing this guy is. I mean, if it's one guy in NBA history who can make 16 threes, it would be Steph Curry. I'm literally sitting there and I'm doing the calculations in my head. I'm like, 16 threes, okay, listen, I know he's made 12 a few times. Well, I mean, if it's somebody that can do it, it'll be him. And that just lets you know how incredible he is. Secondly, the one thing that sticks out in my mind, unfortunately, Oklahoma, is really that shot that he made here. They pulled up from 38, 39, 40 feet and drained that thing. And obviously we had so many great battles. He had so many big-time shots and buckets against us. Obviously he's been, phenomenal his whole career. And more importantly, just a great dude. I wish I could be there if he's breaking the record. Obviously, we don't know. I wish I could be there to congratulate him, but, I'll be for one of the guys in our league that will congratulate him socially and things of that nature. But, listen, I know Ray, and I know the work that he put into it. And if it's one guy he has to, or letting somebody pass his record, and it being Steph, I know Ray is definitely grateful that it'd be such a guy like that. So pretty cool accomplishment, and you can't even jinx it because it's going to happen. It's going to happen. It might happen tomorrow. It can, but it's going to happen. So we're all witnesses to